Greetings, and welcome to the basement. By the way, this is totally not how you're supposed to use these types of microphones. I'm still figuring out the setup here for this. So, welcome to part 4 of the Incremental series. Taking me way longer than I thought it would to get this first segment out. It's a learning process for everybody involved. So, what we're covering this time is actually quite a bit of busy work, but necessary busy work. I am mainly getting some UI stuff set up, got reminded of a couple of things about how Pro Builder interacts with textures. A lot of important stuff, a lot of necessary stuff, but I'll be the first to admit this episode probably will be of limited interest if you're here to really learn about PlayMaker, as in there's hardly any PlayMaker at all in this episode, if I'm remembering correctly, because it's been a while since I've done the editing. So, with that in mind, I won't have hurt feelings if you skip this video and move on to the next one. You still might want to just sort of watch through it and have it going in the background or something like that, because like I said, there's a lot of busy work here, but it's important busy work, important setup for getting things going. So, that's enough talking from me, so let's get to it. Okay, alright, let's get back going here. So, at the moment, we have, just to make sure that I'm on the right page here, we should be switching using QWERTY. If I'm remembering where we left off correctly, I'm assuming that Unity wants to run sometime today. Possibly, maybe. Usually doesn't take that long to run, but give it a few more moments. Music of the day, by the way, is Freedom Call. Masters of Light album. Is it Masters of Light album? Yeah, Masters of Light album. Okay, there we go. Yep, okay, so yeah, that's where we left off last time. QWE is our scene transitions. We need to start looking at getting some of the UI information in place. Let's see here, hopping back over to the Google spreadsheet. I can see here the kinds of information that I need, so I'm going to need quite a bit of text boxes. So here, I'm going to need a gather button. So here, gather button, an upgrade button, manual upgrade button, and an auto upgrade button. So it's like 3 buttons and a lot of text information. All right. Well, I think then the next step actually is to get in some of the decorative stuff, so that way we've got a rough idea of what kind of visuals we're going to have in the scene before we start doing a bunch of other stuff. Okay. I lost my train of thought. All right, let's just drop in some trees. I'm gonna go in here, edit trees, add tree. Got quite a few trees. Now these are the trees from the Nature Starter Kit. They are not speed trees. That should be fine. You know what, just to keep things fairly, well, actually I've tied you in. To keep things fairly consistent, I think I'll just, for the moment, add in all of these trees. And then worry about later adding in additional tree types, seeing if I can get them to look correctly. Because that's always one of the greatest dangers when using multiple asset packages. Brush size, go away. Is that when you're using the different packages, if you're not careful, they're not going to blend together very well, so you're going to see the seams, so to speak, and that's not good. You know, I can't remember. How big did I make this train? Is this 1,000? It's 1,000 by 1,000, so let's do a mass place. 10,000. Honestly, 10,000 trees is probably too many. Yeah, that's like... Well, it's good for this spot here. Yeah, 10,000's too many. Let's just do a sprinkling of 5,000. Oh no, not keep existing trees. I want to replace. Okay, let's try this again. Do not want to keep existing trees. Maybe only 1,000? There we go. I just want to start off with a light dusting of trees. Let's go back in here to our forest ruin location, and I'll manually put down some additional trees in this area. And so here, pull that down and add in some trees manually here. And again, I'm not too concerned at this stage with actually being careful with what I'm doing. I just want to get some good background information in so that I can make sure that this is going to look good. All right, now I need to try to match this up, so I'm going to go into Game Object, Align View to Selected, because that shows me where I'm actually looking, and I'm glad I did that, because I'm looking over this way. So, let's... It seems to be also kind of a little bit on the high side. I think maybe I should drop it down. Yeah, I should drop that down like this. So let's update that. Ooh, no, don't want that so close. It's a very... almost cartoony looking tree. Okay, alright, so... see here, Forest Ruins location. Let me get my thing view aligned to selected. There we go. They look okay from a distance. At least they do on this screen here. And then probably should add in some... let's see here. We've got a couple different grasses there. Well, I'll stick with these. Now, with regards to these tents, I have never liked how strong these tents are. So I almost always pull these back so that they're just very light hints. And of course, when you're working with the grass, it goes down super fast. So you generally want to use clicks to place it down, because if you attempt to use something besides clicks, it's going to paint down into a solid mass very fast. Alright, that's looking better. And let's bring in Pro Builder. I think I don't have a window open yet. Oh, there's my new shape tool. It's on the other window. Yeah, I think, yeah, this little... No, not 5 on, not there. Excuse me. Oh, throw something right out at me. Alright, so let's change this to 0.25. And again, I'm not too worried about... Oops. There you go. Not too worried about things being placed super accurate at the moment. I am just more concerned about having just some minor visual detail in here. So that will be a good thing to have. Let's just... Oh, brush ice down. And let's concrete. There it is, concrete Tetris pack. It's like, I know I loaded that in. Let's see here, pattern 1. Yeah, it'll probably look a little bit strange, but whatever. It looks a little bit too strange. No, not that one. Type, material, pattern. There we go. That makes it a lot easier. No, no. There you go. That one looks pretty good for a ruin pattern. Oh, that repeats horribly. I think it has to do with the UV mapping on this. It's I don't know that I can fix the UV mapping. Okay, that was an unexpected thing, because I forgot that I can't really do much of the UV stuff, I don't think. Yeah, because the UV editor is a pro-only feature. Forgot about that. Okay. Well, again, I'm going to try to force myself to not worry about it for the moment. Really need to... Oh, and I can't even see that. Okay, lovely. Oh my god, that's probably the least annoying of the patterns. Okay, let's see here. Let's just duplicate this. Rotate it. And I think I'm spending way too much time on this. Let's just toss in a cylinder, because that'll make a good pillar. There we go. That'll get much better. Yeah, I wasted way too much time on that. Oh, and I still screwed it up. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm finally done goofing off with this. Align view to selected. Okay, so that gives me a better indication of what I'm looking at when I come to this scene. Alright, let's go to the mine and not spend so much time. Okay, game object, align view to selected. Actually go over to my view. And again, I think I'm way too high up here. And I think down here would work better. So match that up. And then let's see here. Let's do a new shape. Now this time I'm not going to spend anywhere near as much time. Let's do an arch to try to mimic / indicate a radius 2. Thickness of 0.5, I think, is fine. I think the depth 2, so that way we've got plenty of space to mess with it. And I probably do also need a floor on this. And apparently also need to extend it some more, but that's fine. That's what extrudes are for. If I can click correctly, it would be very useful. There we go. And I think I'll just get over here, options window. I think I'll just go ahead. Extrude it out by 4, which is like way too much, way beyond what I actually need. Control Z. Actually, I probably didn't even need to extrude it out. Probably could have just... There we go. And need a floor. See, are these... Actually, I should just be able to... extrude this down, definitely. Actually, not even both sides, just one side. You extrude down. By 0.5. Oh, shoot. What did I set this radius to? 6? No, 4. Not quite. Then I'll eyeball it. There we go. And then some stairs. Yeah, 4 looks... Oh, because I got the thickness. Alright, yeah, I understand now. Got to accommodate for that, so okay. Stairs of 4, and I need some more height and some more depth. And that should actually be sufficient. And even if it's not sufficient, it's going to be sufficient, because I want to move on from something else. There we go. That actually works pretty good. Yeah, the repeating patterns on that is just so bad. Because again, all I'm really going for here is just some quick visual clutter, so that way I have a slightly better idea on how to set things up on the UI. And this one's going to be a bit of a pain. Yeah, and this is just a plain old cube. Which perversely is why it's working so well. I'm just going to duplicate this out, and then completely lose track of where I am visually. Snap. There we go. And let's just again check my shift down the other way. Okay, so we got that. Oop, no. There, thank you. Nope, okay, that works. Alright, so let's see, there's probably Z fighting over there, but player's not going to be able to see it, so I don't care. Alright, so... I know this part probably isn't the most exciting part, nor is it what most people are probably watching the video for, but it's kind of a necessary part of everything. I mean, yes, these are all placeholders, but I want to at least have an approximation of what things are going to look like before I start doing my UI. Because otherwise I could have some pretty severe problems. Okay, let's adjust the angle on this. There we go. All right, so let's just test this in the game window here real quick. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Looks floaty, but not fixing it. All right, now we can finally start taking a look again at other things. Okay, so one thing I didn't put on here was a location selector. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. Location selector. Selection. Buttons.